different ways to make a heart, but I think the way I'm going to do it, for now I'm just going to go with red. We're going to bring the pride colors in later. Got a stamp. So I think if I do that, and I do that, and then I do sort of a down to there. Okay, just bring up the blend a bit. You know what? I'm just gonna sort of feel it out at the moment because not sure. If I go in here, I'm gonna grab this. Well, I got skipped hard. No, I didn't skip you. I was reading the cube dimension things. It's a really long message to read, and it's hard to read longer messages when chat is more active. Long messages are just tough to read, so that's if you go dump a bunch of text in chat, it's just I'm gonna skim it for nuance. Like an overall thing of like, is there anything really important in there? And then I'm just going to sort of move on past. Because, okay, so, right, come in here. I think, this is my own personal channel. I won't comment on anything official on here. I will not comment on anything. Like, always go to the official channel for that stuff. Because yeah, I work hard to make sure this is just my space for fucking around and playing video games, basically. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that side of it. There we go. Hey, video games is all about cheating, man. It's all about cheating. If you're not cheating, you're not doing it right. So there we go. Let's turn up the blend quite a bit here. Okay. I think I just want to grab this and go in here, turn up the blend a bit more. Just want to smooth out that. Can I just smooth out that crinkle? Ah, that crinkle's going to annoy me. Let's see, can it be smoothed out? It can, but not with this shape. I think this is the wrong shape to do with. Maybe a cylinder? Because a cylinder is going to be... go smaller with the cylinder? Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Big cube, max blend. That might be the way to go. That might be the way to go. Or the other way to go is not to get too attached to that and just try a different route. So another way we can do this is we abuse the curve tool again. Because what we can do is we can do this, do this, do this, shrink that. Don't grab that. Grab that. Grab that. We need to make sure we are in stamp mode. Get our good old blend friend back on. Stamp. Oh, I think the blend is too hard. Cool. I think if we blend that hardcore, we're gonna lose the shape. I don't like it. You know, I'm just not a fan. Of course, the other way we could do it is we could do just a sheet behind. Because if you look at the emote, it's got, if you look at the emote, the tentacles really define the limits of it. So what we could do, that actually might be a really smart way of doing it, thinking about it. Get filled donut. We do this. Let's get a different color just so we can make it out from the other stuff before we start marking it out. And then we just come in here and the trick, and I think the cube max blend thing is going to be the solution to this, is how to smooth off the surface in the end. And yeah, if we allow the nip of that to define, if we allow the tentacles to give it all the shape it needs. Remember, we can always come in here after the fact and there we go. We can always come in here after the fact and move the brushes if we want to do that. There's different ways to create, like, I know there's some people who wouldn't be caught dead adjusting brushes like this. They'd be like, you're too finicky, this is not the way to work. But I quite like it, but I think that's just because of how my brain works and how I work personally, and that's totally fine. Heart first, but is tentacles second. My heart's with the tentacles. Yeah, my heart's with the tentacles, I've got to say. Okay, so if we do that, we do a big max cube. Okay, what about if we turn off blend entirely and we just go bold with the shape so we get a nice flat edge? Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So the reason I'm doing that, by the way, stamping it first, is because if I soft pressing, I get really fine adjustment. Do you know, I don't hate that. Wait, you're a squid. Yeah, I'm not married to a squid. I'm married to a lovely duck. And all joking aside, our wedding rings are actually cat ears wrapped with tentacles. So this is on brand for us. This is on brand for us. Okay. Do you know what? We can improve it, but I'm liking where this is going. I'm liking where this is going. So, okay, first thing first. Let's just get the... Sorry, I'm just going to dump the emote in chat again for a sec. so I can just see what I'm working with. Because you're looking at the most shamefully forgetful person on the motherfucking planet. And I'm terrible at remembering things. And these things include the rainbow colors, because yes, I'm that dreadful. Okay, so do red at the top here. And then we do orange. Oh wait, it's just cycling around the fucking hue cycle, isn't it? You goddamn idiot! You goddamn idiot! I'm just like, oh yeah, of course, it's just cycling through the fucking hue cycle. Oh man, that's so annoying that it does that little... Because there's a snap behavior thing going on. Is there anything I can do to fix that? Oh yes, the touchpad is my friend. DS4 touchpad, if you don't know, gives you that. Gives you another way to rotate things. Yeah. I still don't believe Belgium's a real country, you see. You hired a lot of actors and you took me to a strange place. This is my belief. There we go. Keep upright, motherfucker. Yes. Yes. Sorry, I'm not good at this whole straight thing. Okay. It's a fucking... Yes. Keep upright. That's such a good shout. There we go. Motherfucker. Oh my god, we whoop you. Let's see, get the green in here. And then we're going down to the blue. I feel like that orange needs more yellow in it. And then... Motherfucker, I didn't get that in. There we go. Cool. Okay. I think if we exit this... Are you trolling the chat there? That cackle you hear in the background is my wife being evil. Have you ever literally checked that? I mean, you too could be a squid. I mean, have you ever seen a spine? Bones are just a government conspiracy theory, yo. Oh my god. Oh god, you're not being bullied. We're just having a laugh. It's just about the joyous nature of reality and how absurd it is. Okay. Right. I mean, if you say I'm bullying the Belgians, then yeah. Smacking Belgians every night really hard. Oh my god, Claire, shut up. Claire, shut up. Oh, what was the color tone that I did on light pink? That was it. You know, just to bring it back to a place of discrimination. Can't discriminate against the people that aren't real. That's like saying I can discriminate against aliens. Okay. Aliens are real, thanks. Sorry. I apologize to my butt and all of its contents. My cat assures me the aliens are real, as are the ghosts, and he chases them hard around the apartment. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay. I mean, let's be real. They're all real, because otherwise Cthulhu can't eat their souls, right? Right? I have a man in yellow who wants to speak to you. Have a pamphlet. It's for a seaside resort. Don't mind the locals. Okay, so I think the way we get some lovely little tentacle touch-ups on here is we go into stamp shape, we turn off that, but we turn on surface snap. We go into stamp mode, go to that. We want to get blend on. Have we gone back to? Always got to check that. I know, right? Always take the bait. It's a free holiday. I mean, I say free. It's a timeshare. You do need to make a purchase, but really it's a steal. What color did I do the sucker cups on the tentacle? Scroll up. You know what? I just need to dump it into chat again because I love you all so much. There we go. I did the tentacle squid bits darker. Okay, so I think if I come like yeah. There we go. And do that. We can come in and we can adjust them later. Your passport? Why are you looking for fictional documents?
I finally found a settled status app.
Oh, you finally found the settled status app. Speaking of countries that are fucked up, don't you love living in the UK? I do. I actually do really love living in the UK. I always find the concept of patriotism more than amusing because I grew up in South Africa, and while I think modern South Africans have a lot to be patriotic about, the South Africa I grew up in did not have much to be patriotic about. It's like, yeah. Oh, did they? Awesome. Unfortunately, it's one of those things of, I think, as a fan, you often see a lot more than we do in regards to the media stuff and the press stuff, because I can't keep up, frankly. It's like, I love the 12-hour stream we did, but I probably saw just a couple of hours of it because I was working. I had it on in the background. I was busy. Though Twitch on the background at work is my go-to. I was watching a whole bunch of people's dream streams today. It was really, really lovely. I'm so happy I can go onto Twitch and I can see dream streams. It makes me very joyous. These are the things I enjoy. I am a simple person. Sorry, not sorry, saw all of it live. No, I mean, nothing to apologize for. Absolutely nothing to apologize for. But, yeah, no, ironically, before I joined MM, because I was in Sony Central Tech, And you would think, being in Sony, you see it all. But like, even when you are even when you're like in a central team and you get into some quite like, you know, top level kind of chats about blah, 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 you don't necessarily know what's going on in the next office, because again, it's a big company and you're just too busy. And like, so I was really a big fan of Dreams for a long time before I joined MM. And I think I watched more Dreams like media announcement stuff prior to that, like prior to joining, because I was just like, oh, come on, give me some details. Then Alex would come into the London office and I'd be like, so what you been up to? What you been up to? Yeah. It's always weird that it is supremely weird working in the games industry sometimes, and I'll be like, I'll meet someone. Like my first time meeting the Double Fine bunch, I was at GDC. This is a while back. This is GDC, what, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, roundabout. Anyway, they had just done like their big Kickstarter thing, whenever that was, and I had backed it, and I had, because of all the videos and coverage, I just got really, like Greg Rice's voice is really distinct. And so I'm sitting in a talk at GDC, waiting for the talk to start, and the Double Fine crew sit behind me, and I don't realize they sit behind me straight away, but then I hear Greg talking, and I was like, oh, right, turn around, and it's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, I turned around, and I just commented without sort of thinking, oh, wow, you've got a really distinctive voice. And Greg said, like, without even batting an eyelid, oh, thanks for backing. And I was like, oh shit, I am not the first person to make this connection. And it was just like, it was so embarrassing as like a professional, because I'm also a fan, but it was like, I'm here in a professional context, taking this seriously. But it was just like, it was such a throwaway thing. So nice to be able, I know, right? I know. It's so nice to share it with people finally. It's really good. Do you know what? I think there's a few adjustments we could make, but I don't think they'll scan at low detail. I think that's good. I think that's good. So to make my life with Photoshop easier, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little trick with the, where is it again? Move as an output. Subtitle text displayer. So if I do this, here it is. And I say, God, it's been a while since I used this. Blend properties. Ah, there it is. In scene, there we go. Face camera. Yeah, face camera. Okay, cool. Oh wait, I need to, if I don't put some text in it, it's not going to display. Done, but then I need to make the text white. Okay. And this is just a hack to basically get a clear color background. It's a total hack, but oh wait, let me just shove a camera in here, so if I do publish it, it what am I looking for? I'm looking for camera gadgets. My brain just had one of those moments. There we go. Boink. Think like that. And then if I go play, does that, is that not? Have I, maybe if I turn or face the camera? Oh, I know what it is. It's going to be the custom extents rule. Yes, auto fit. Turn that off. There we go. Then this thing's a big ass thing. And if you play... Oh, why is it doing that? Background. What's the background set to? It's set to tail shape none, text box brightness, turn that up. Oh! Text box opacity full, curviness. Play. No, the brightness is screwing with us. It's glowing. Is it too far away? Oh, I know what it is. If we go into the settings of the camera is going to have field of view, transition time. No, that's imp distance. Is it a debug setting? Must be a bit debug setting. Yeah, I've got to move the text closer because it's getting fogged basically. I think. Ugh. Okay, we gotta kill that brightness. That brightness is killing us. Play. Okay, cool. It's not how we're going to publish it, but now if I just smash the share button, that is there, and actually, if I just turn off the floor, guide. Where's the fucking floor guide? It's in there, it's in guides, not in show and hide. Oh god, get rid of the text display prompt. I know what I can do to that. That is going to be tools, freeze tool, freeze. There we go. Now I can't select the text displayer, or I shouldn't be able to. Freeze. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now I can't select the text displayer, so do that, and smash share. And then I can do some Photoshop magic later. So for now, let us go into here, unfreeze all, delete that. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So we need to give this some love and some background. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my creations and see if they've got anything appropriate. There's a lot of stuff we just sort of remade and remixed. I don't really have anything appropriate, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for... I'm from another dimension! Thank you for the follow. Landscape. Just gonna see if any of these grab my fancy. A rock mass? Yes, I quite like that. I just want something as a backing. So when I publish this, it's just got a nice bit of visual backing to it. A rock collection. Quite like that. Waterfall. Really like something with greens in it. Greens is kind of where my head is at. Material, cube grass. It's a bit plain. Countryside, England, moss lump. Green patch. What do I feel like using? I just want something. Welcome home. First try. Oh, banana flowers. I quite like that. Animated. Oh, I've used that before. The straight road bit. I know I've used that before. That's from beta. Let's switch it up to most recent. And let's see what's going up in most recent land. We go to elements only. Oh, actually, most recent collections. What's the most recent collections under this? Deciduous trees, nature collection, rock collection. Not that many under landscape. Do you know what? Desert stone and grassy patch win for me. It's totally like silly to use those two together. But I'm just going to use those two together because I don't want to hunt around for too long. You made a pillar with light today. Oh, nice. If you want us to check it out, Saki, just mention and we can go check it out. I love doing that. Okay, let's grab that desert stone one. I really like the look of that desert stone one because what we're going to do is we're going to make that nice and big. I'm going to take this here, flip it, flip it. I'm going to do that. And just use the shapes there. I want to leave the hole to sort of signify, like I only want there to be one hole. What's the best way to share with me? Honestly, the best way is just tell me what your PSN is and I can look it up. Because if you send it to me, then I've got to go into my notifications and that can be a bit of a bother on stream. Okay, that's definitely, we've still definitely got this as a centerpiece. I think what we need to do is we need to just come in here. Because this has the quite intentionally cut off tentacle bits, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do that. Socksbrook, okay, we will check that out in a sec, just once we finish framing this up. Okay, cool. So now, just to break it up a bit, and you see that little patch there? What we're going to do is we're going to just come here. Only going to use these two things. We could look for some more appropriate bits and bobs, but we're just going to go with these. Just bring in that little patch there. Oh. Just treat it as a bit of a design challenge, just to work with these bits. Okay, and then I think if we put it there. Now, when we edit this, if you take that, tweak it, move that there. You grab that little ball there, and you center it on the thing that you want it to focus on. Then you come in here and you dial up the aperture a bit. Go cinematic. And dive into there. I think we can dial up the aperture a bit more. Okay, and then we just need to bring in some grading. Oh, another top thing I like to do is when I'm doing this kind of environmental piece, I like to make sure that the imp is hidden. Here we go. And we grab a sun and sky gadget and a grade gadget. Sun and sky. Okay, we decide our light direction. There's a good promising shadow. Ooh, I quite like the idea of long shadows. There we go. And if we come in, just flick up the sky flick style, sky image. Ooh, I like that. It's a bit too dark though. Come in and bring that in. Then get some grade in effects. Okay, while we've got this up, let's just pin that to the screen. Oh, it's already pinned to the screen. So let me. Okay, so now while we've got this up, let's do some framing work. There we go. Contrast. Honestly, I think leave contrast where. Oh god damn it, Claire! You can't use the up and down. Can't adjust the FOV while you're. Normally I use up and down on sliders for minor adjustments. Saturation. I'll leave that where it is. Grades and effects. See, here you can get really lost and do some god-awful decisions, right? So you can do things like, if you do this and you do that, you get that. Ooh, actually, god-awful. I really like what that's doing to my shadows. Some nice blue shadows. What are the different... Oh, I like that. Me likey. What happens if I play around with my highlights here? Let's not go crazy. Okay, I don't know why, but I like that. Why is it going out of focus? No, not a bug. I set the aperture on the camera, and then I focused it in on. Ooh. I like that. I like that a lot. Edit. I think what we just need, I don't want to put music to this piece, but what I think we need is, actually don't go into there, is I think we need modes, sound mode. I know we have an ambient wind sound. I'm almost, when you change the grade effects, because I was in the camera when I was changing the grade effects. Is it effect fields? No, I'm pretty sure it's sound effects. Sound effects, vehicles, combat, dream effects, characters, ambient spots. I think ambient spots is what I need. Oh no, ambiences. There we go. Nature is probably what I want. Unless it's in weather. It might be in weather. Rains, lots of rains, thunder, wind. Ah, there we go. It's quite nice, but it's quite harsh. There we go. Oh, the up and down. That is FOV. So if I rewind, if I go into the camera, do that, and do that, you can do up and down like that. If you want to adjust the focus, you can do L1, and you can dial the focus in up and down. L1. Yeah. So, oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, that was just, I don't know if you know these things. Save. Tentacle. Well, as I said, the main purpose is just to make the emote, but I don't like to publish it bare like that. Like, it's a bit. Oh, you document these things. Oh, Dream School. I love Dream School. I love what you guys are doing with that. I saw that. I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't been there in a while. But I saw it while we were waiting, like in the in-between times between beta and early access. I saw it and I was like, oh, these guys are doing nice work. All right. We're going to do sculpture. We're going to do abstract. It's a landscape. Add tags. Create a tag. I don't know if there's a tentacle tag now that I say that. Tentacle. Tentacle. And add tag. It must be an LGBT tag, right? If not, we're going to make it. LGBT. Today I learned new things have been added to the controller sensor and trigger zone. Yeah, there's lots of little tweaks. Lots of little tweaks. Yes. Make it public.